Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. So today is just going to be a very quick video, I hope. It's on the Colourpop Fade into Hue. Right, so a couple of weeks ago I got a lot of palettes from Colourpop when they did their 30% sale. Side note, the 30% sale is back on, so if you've not ordered and you want to but was waiting for a sale and you don't know about it, the 30% sale is on. It's on their new palettes as well and new collections, so the cherry collection that they brought out is on there. Now that's not my particular vibe. I would like to order more palettes from them, but I haven't used all these new ones that I got. And also there was some from Beauty Boxes by Tammy, one from Depop that I've not used. So I'm not going to be buying any more now till Black Friday. If you've not heard and not been on my Instagram handle I will leave here so you can go and check it out if you're not already following me on Instagram and would like to. But yeah, I had put myself on a low buy from July till November. I would have liked it to be 6 months, not 5. But Black Friday is in November. It's in the middle of November from what I can remember of last year. So yeah, we're going to go on a 5-month low buy on this channel. I would love for you to follow me on my journey. I'm going to do monthly updates and let you know what I bought. There's going to be some things that I have to buy, like shampoos, conditioners, hair care, mousse, what else? Skincare. I don't have a lot of skincare in my collection. It's just a makeup no buy, I would say, at this point. So yeah, no makeup is going to be coming into the collection until November, Black Friday. Wish me luck, guys. I have done it before. I did a year-long one in November 2019 to November 2020 for the exact same reason. I wanted to get some goodies in the Black Friday sale because their sales are phenomenal. So yeah, let's just talk about this palette now because that's what I'm filming for. So anyway, when I got the palettes, I swatched everything, but then I noticed lipstick on my teeth, so I did all of the swatches all over again, and I missed this one out, this Fade into Hue. I've been putting up the videos quite regularly. Some are going up like 2 a night. This one is probably one of the ones that need to go up next, so I do need to swatch it. It's absolutely stunning. It just looks like that. Right, so let's go over to the vanity and we'll start swatching. Right, so here we are. So this is the palette in all its glory. Absolutely love this palette. From like the swatches that I've already done, I best take my watch off. Oh, the eyeliners aren't coming off. Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get. So we're going to work across. So we're going to go down and we're going to start with the pinks. Okay, so we've got Fantasy Island. Look at that. So pretty. That's like a duochrome. It's pink with a gold reflect to it. We've got Lovecraft. Super smooth, guys. Now I didn't think I was going to get this palette, and I am so glad I've got it in the collection. It really reminds me of the 9-pan eyeshadows that they do, but in 5 pans. So next we've got Prismatic. Ooh. Now I know if you guys don't like the glitters, but I don't mind them, you know. I don't mind trying them the odd time. Wow, look at that. Then we've got Atelier, which is a sequin. Then we've got Paradise. Right, I'm going to tell you which ones are safe for the eyes and which aren't. I mean, you probably won't be bothered. I mean, I know a lot of people use all the eyeshadows in the palette. It's an eyeshadow palette, so you're going to use them. But I just want to tell you for your own safety, really. So let me just get the box. Right, that's surprising. That's surprising in a sense, and in a sense it's not. So there is only one eyeshadow in this 5 that I've just swatched that is safe for the eyes, and that's this one. So that's Fantasyland. all the rest are deemed unsafe for the eye, which I really don't like Colourpop doing, because they're putting an asterisk by it that they're not safe for the eye, and that's the whole row practically of the eyeshadows that they put in there. If they're not safe for the eye, then, or they're not deemed safe for the eye, should they actually be in a palette? But like I said, I will still use them. I understand why they're saying that these two deeper shades aren't safe for the eye area. It's because they'll stay in the eye area. They're not going to do anything else apart from that. With the glitters, you've got to be extremely careful with them, because if that glitter is going to get into your eye, it could do what basically happened to me when I was younger. So a friend at the time, me and her had an argument, and she threw sherbet in my eye, and sherbet's an acid, and it completely burned my eye, it grazed it, and these have got like chunky bits in, so if it did go into the eyeball area, it could scratch your eye, and that's obviously why it's not safe for the eye area. But if you're really careful and go in with a glitter glue, this is not me telling you to use them, by the way, I would never do that, you're using them at your own risk, but if you're really careful, then you can use them, and you don't have to use them on your eyes. You can use them as a highlighter, like over the top of your highlighter, a little bit of glitz there. So next is the oranges. Well, they're like peaches and oranges. On this one, there's 3 that aren't safe for the eye area, which I'll tell you. So we've got Treasure. Oh, that is super soft. That is so pigmented, and it's super soft as well, really nice and creamy. And then we've got So Precious. So obviously this one isn't going to be safe for the eye area. Look at that. Then we've got Art Deco, another super soft. Look at that, that's a gorgeous orange sequin eyeshadow. Oh yes. I think my friend Nona would love that. She loves orange eyeshadow. And she's over at My So-Called Life 1977 Budget Beauty Mode. If you've not checked her channel out yet, she does great content. I would highly recommend it. The next one is Retro Dream. That's beautiful. And then we've got Love and Warhol. Right, So Precious obviously is a glitter, that's not going to be safe on the eye area. Art Deco isn't safe on the eye area, but it's quite deep, so you can kind of understand that. It's just going to stay in the eyelid. Retro Dream is fine, and then Love and Warhol is going to be the same deal as this one. They'll just stay in the eyelid area. The only one you've got to be really careful with is the glitter. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Now we're moving on to one of my favourite eyeshadows. Well, there's 2 rows that are coming up that are my favourites. Probably why I got the entire palette, to be honest, but I didn't need to, because I've just got the Her Honey, and I've got quite a few of these green palettes as well, so, but it's nice to have it all in one palette, I think, and this palette has had so many good reviews, I just thought I'd buy it for myself. I didn't actually get it in the 30% sale. I wish I had, but no, I paid full price for it. I think it's $34. Right, so next up we've got Lucky Charm. Look at that. To go on with a bit more. And the reason I'm swatching this now is because I'm coming to the end of my Shop My Stash. I've just started using the Maddie Ziegler palette, and that's what this eye looks come from, that you would have seen in the intro. So I want to pull this one out in my Shop My Stash and do 6 days, 6 looks with it. I've just been itching to use it ever since I got it. The next one is called Big Smile. That's a sequin. That is stunning. In this one, there's only one that's unsafe for the eye area, which is the glitter, which is nice. The next one is called Shine Bright. Oh my gosh, guys, look. let's go in with another. That is stunning, is it not? The next one is called Bonus Points, which is more like an orange yellow. And then we have got Abstract, which is a brighter yellow, like the sun. So that's those 5. I think I need another wipe. What's everyone's favourite Colourpop palette at the moment? I'd be really interested to know. I mean, I don't know what mine is. All I know is I really enjoyed using the Colourpop Her Honey. So at the moment, without me trying any of the new ones, if you was to ask me, I would say that. So yeah, I'll say at the minute my favourite one is Colourpop Her Honey, and that's because of the yellows. It's so beautiful. So now we're going to go into the greens. So in the greens we have got just one again, and that's not fit for the eye area, and that, there's no glitter here, so what shade is it? Dyed up, this really dark green there. So the greens and the purples are the only ones in the actual palette that don't have glitters in. That's strange, I didn't notice this first time around. I thought each row had a glitter in, but it doesn't, so that's kind of cool, isn't it? So we're going in with Designer. Another sequin. Now this shade looks a lot like the one from High Society. I'm sure it does. So I don't know if they're kind of dupes. I know that Colourpop kind of put their eyeshadows in other palettes, don't they? I've heard that, and I've actually seen it in the Truly Madly Deeply. There's a couple of shades that are in other palettes. Like there's I think it's called Mr. Sandman, that's in It's My Pleasure. So yeah, I've heard that they do use the eyeshadows again in other palettes, and I've seen it for myself as well. So the next one is Pose. Right, that's really sheer. A lot sheerer than I would have thought, but it builds up nicely, and it's really metallic. Gorgeous. Then we've got Dyed Up. Then we've got Hot. And then we've got Bold Type. So that's all the greens in the palette. I think I prefer the yellows, but I do really like these greens as well. Now we're moving over to the blues, and every time we use blue eyeshadow it reminds me of my friend Naomi. So let's swatch these. There's only one eyeshadow in here that's not fit for the eye area, which is the glitter. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. It's amazing what eyeshadows remind me of these days, because blues remind me of Naomi because she's often seen wearing a nice gorgeous blue eyeshadow look, and she carries it off so well. So they remind me of Naomi, and then whenever I see a flamingo, that reminds me of my friend Lisa over at Banning, Panning and Beyond, and orange eyeshadow reminds me of Nona from My So-Called Life 1977, Budgies, Beauty and More. So yeah, it's amazing that those things remind me of those people, whereas before I didn't have anything to associate these colours. Naomi, look at that glitter. I know you don't like glitters, but that is absolutely stunning. Let's put it on the hand. Right, so that's just one swatch of it. I'm going to do it again. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Then we've got Hot Copic, which is quite sheer. It looks like a duochrome. Right, so yeah, it definitely is. It's blue, it looks blue in the pan, and then it's got a lilac, lavender, almost green shift to it. That's stunning. And then the two mattes are called Watermark. That's a sequin one. And then Iconic is a darker one. They're just so creamy and blend out so nicely. That's that. And then the last row is the purples, which I really like. I've gotten into purples this past year so much. Right, and the purples, there is 3 that aren't safe for the eye area according to the box. So we've got Express. That one feels a bit chunky, I've got to admit. Really pretty and blends out nicely, but it does feel a little bit chunky. Then we've got Selfie. My sister calls me the selfie queen. Of course I deny it, and everyone else in the family say, no you are. Now I take photos like everyone else does, showing the looks that they have created, especially if you have a YouTube channel, you want to show the looks on Instagram as well as YouTube, because not everyone watches YouTube, do they? But a lot of people have Instagram accounts. The next one is Majestic. I bet that's one of the ones that isn't eye safe because it's dark. Yep. Selfie isn't either. That's really shocked me. So Selfie is so light and it's not safe for the eye area. Majestic's not. Nouveau. This is fine. So that's Nouveau. And then the last one. I always struggle to pronounce this one. It's called Zeitgeist, I think. This one's not safe for the eyes either. So that's all the purples. So even though I say it's not safe for the eye area, like I said earlier, it's an eyeshadow palette. Where else are you going to use them? Especially the mattes. Of course you're going to use them on your eyes. So with the mattes, because it's a pressed powder eyeshadow palette, they have to put that legally. They have to put it's not safe or not intended for the eye area, but they know it's an eyeshadow palette and they know people are going to use it all over the eyelids. Of course they do, but they just have to put that to kind of cover themselves. As you can see, I've got certain eyeshadows have stained. So that one was Majestic, and then that one is Zeitgeist, the staining, and I'm really having to scrub it off to get it off my hand, and that's the reason why they're not safe for the eye area. They're not going to damage your eyes or anything. You're just going to need a really good cleanser to get them off. Yeah, and they're still not off now, so yeah, that's just the reason that they put that. So this is the palette. We've done all the swatches now. Let's just move the tripod back. So that's the palette. We've done all the swatches now. So this will be going up on the channel in the next few days, I should imagine. I cannot wait to use this when I've used the Morphe Maddie Ziegler palette. So I've got another 3 looks, so another 3 days with that palette, and then we'll be doing a new Shop My Stash. It's absolutely gorgeous, this palette. If you are thinking about getting it, just on swatches alone, I would say, yeah, I highly recommend it. If you can, wait until there's a 30% sale on. Like I said earlier in the video, there's one on now. I don't know if this, it does say it's site-wide, so this one should be in the sale as well. So now's the time to get it if you actually want a rainbow eyeshadow palette in your collection. And the formula of Colourpop's eyeshadows I absolutely love. I love these Colourpop eyeshadows more than I like Revolution, and that's saying a lot because when I first started using Revolution or Makeup Revolution, I absolutely love that formula, and I do still love it to this day, but I do actually prefer Colourpop. So yeah, that's my thoughts. They're the swatches that you've just seen, and this concludes the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. It means the absolute world to me. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and notifications bell. I'm currently working on a giveaway that will go up in the next month or so, and I would love for you to be a part of it, and I will see you in my next one, guys. Bye.